And we back. All right, so welcome to the show, AJ. Welcome to Hard and Hustle.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is part 2 of episode, whatever episode this is. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names. All right. But welcome AJ to the platform. At this point in time, anybody that y'all see on the show this early, anything before season 3, I personally wanted them to be on the show. So just let y'all know before we start opening up to more, and it has to make sense too. Oh, I'm glad I made this a clip. It has to make sense too. If the timing ain't right and you ask me, oh, let's do a show, and it don't fit with what I want to talk about at the moment, then not to say it ain't gonna happen, but
it's not the time.
It's not the time. So a lot. I don't want people to think I'm acting funny. But welcome to the show, AJ Hard and Hustle. Appreciate you for pulling up.
We're going white AJ, black AJ. The other guy.
Real nigga.
You know
imposter.
He did. You know what's
real nigga imposter. That's all.
You know
for the people that watch me whoop his ass,
the
people that watch me whoop his ass for the name, y'all know that y'all know that this nigga capping. He completely telling a lie. Anyway,
I gave him like 40. Don't let him lie to you.
Damn.
Who's going to 10?
Who's going to 10?
But yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off by I'm gonna play the song because Johnny mentioned just a lot of the things that he's talking about. I'm realizing that it's kind of like same shit, different day. Or it's like we going through a lot. You good?
I'm just sit up.
All right, I'm just trying to make sure. Like he finna run away.
Why you jumping, bro? You good?
I thought you finna fall out. I was just saying pause.
I was.
But anyway, I was starting to realize that a lot of the things that and how you describe things whenever we were talking, it comes full circle, and it's kind of like what I be going through, or what I'm talking about, or what I like to portray in my music. So this specific song, I want to get your reaction to it.
Okay.
And AJ's reaction. Fred and heard this a couple times.
Yeah.
It's my jam. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I ain't gonna lie. What?
Hey. Look, it's an everyday grind. It's an everyday grind. Hey, look, I ain't not be lying if I said it was easy, cause it ain't. Most problems gotta face them, better use your head to think. This shit gon' overflow, you better coast so you don't sink. It's like a roller coaster, it got ups and downs and twists. Hey, I'm going with the motion, off the notion that I'm different. Your boy been hella focused, writing poems in these lyrics. Don't make my presence known, so when I'm gone, y'all gon' feel it. Gon' double, triple, and got triple the money I invest. Gon' find, see return all the time that I invest. Stand up, missing rest, working late night on the mission. Missing meals, losing weight, only 8 on intermission. All the chill when you feel like you're wasting your potential. It come with sacrifices, change the dreams with your discretion. This life ain't for the weak, and I ain't weak, so I ain't tripping. No sir, like not even a little bit. Facts. But hey, okay, I know I said it was easy, cause it ain't. Those problems gotta face them, better use your weight. Hold on now, all the way from the top. Hey, look, it's everyday grind. It's everyday grind. Hey, look. And not be lying if I said it was easy, cause it ain't. Those problems gotta face them, better use your head and think. This shit gon' overflow, you better coast so you don't sink. It's like a roller coaster, it got ups and downs and twists. But all like them type songs, like that song, whenever you was talking to them, I immediately thought about that song. But the reason why I make that type of music is like, shit, you wake up and put that shit on in the morning and see how you feel.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was hard. Like that's like a good quality song, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
Like that's a song that speak. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with it.
Appreciate that.
Hey man, that's hard, especially when you first came up. It was. But now, hey.
Yeah, that's what I said. This nigga was literally there day one. Like day one, this nigga was like, and we gotta touch it to that story, bro, because it's definitely important to know how it all started. It's not really gonna make sense until we get all the way down to the grit. But like with that song in particular, it was like, shoot, when I was writing that song, bro, it was that point where I was like, in the point of the song, I was like, hard to chill when you feel like you're wasting your potential. When I wrote that part on paper, I had to put the pen down, nigga. Let that bitch cool off. Cause it's like shit it's like I have an idea, like this is what the hook is, right? And then the verse is kind of like whenever I get the moments where it rhymes and it just fits, and it's like I feel like that part was supposed to be at that interval in the song, like like it just glues them moments, like you said, like when we just like damn, like you like fuck, that was one of them moments. But when I listen back to it, I'm like, yeah, man, I see why this could be a good song for a person to listen to in the morning. You know what I'm saying? This is like, all right, I'm finna go to work. You can do anything, bro. It's like, I'm finna get some money. This could be an after work song. This could be a before work song. Like, but that's the mind frame that I had going into writing this song and a lot of other songs that's on the album too. But this is the second song on the album. I want to grab attention quick.
Man.
That was hard.
Appreciate it.
For real.
Appreciate it. And that's just the cream of the crop, bro. I share more, but that's like definitely one of the ones I'm like, okay, for sure, this is gonna be one of the favorites on this album, But hell yeah, so I feel
that's a repeat song, bro.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to run it back after the.
But yeah, and I said I've said in the early podcast, I was like, yeah, I probably never dropped that song. Fred was like, nigga, you better drop that, bro.
Nigga, I'm telling you, bro.
The streets need this.
But yeah, that's the type of music, bro. It took me a minute to get to that point to where I found out like what my lane is. Now that I know that like what I feel the most confident and passionate making music about, it's easy to get in the studio and do that. Like now I'm like, don't have to guess what would this be about. It's like, okay, so how can I say this? Like I know what I want to say. I know what the vibe, but like, how can I say this in a different way?
So, question about you and your music creative process.
Mm-hmm.
What comes first, the beat or the song?
The beat.
Okay.
And the beat, I always say, I like to blend with the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like if this beat bop, okay, so I need to structure that around. If I like the beat, then I don't want to change. I don't want to take away from the beat. I just want to add to it. Like I want people to hear what I hear for in the beat. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like I need to fit and put the right words at the right places. And sometimes I have the struggle where I'm like, I want to overpronounce it. Because like I can camera die. Okay. So all right, so we had another technical don't worry about it. It's not even technical difficulties at this point. This is just
commercial breaks.
Commercial breaks. You know what I'm saying? But
safety meeting.
Yeah, we was talking more so about like the process. I feel like like I said, I like to blend with the beat. Mm-hmm. And I like to like serve the beat too, if that makes sense. Like I like it's a partnership. So it's always start with the beat. And I know within the first 20 seconds if I want to do something with this beat, But that's kind of like the whole vibe. That's why it's like my lane is kind of always gonna be like some good shit to listen to, bro. Like I can't talk about no bullshit, really.
And that's real, like that's what makes you at the end of the day, and that's who you are. Mm-hmm. And it's love. Like everything you do is passionate. You gonna be the best at it.
Yeah.
And you ain't rapping about killing or fucking this bitch, fucking that bitch, because we got that.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's not what we need in the world.
That's right.
Yeah. Especially as men, we need to talk about how we're gonna help each other.
Exactly.
And grow. Not, I can fuck this bitch, I can fuck that bitch. It's like,
because that's all the competition.
I mean, we can, but
but what does that help us in the end?
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it's just like that's what makes you, and we need more people out there like you that's gonna.
I definitely feel
positivity. That's what we need.
It was going off into what he says, like, because when you were saying like you feel like just put by push, that's all it has been. And I feel like I said, niggas is tired. I'm tired. One, I'm tired of a lot of shit, but I'm tired of having to be. I'm tired of negativity. I'm tired of the mind frame that I be in. Whenever I'm mad, I'm like shit. Like positivity, it's served me so much, and that's what I want to keep putting out into the world because I'm getting that back. Like people associate my face to a positive face, and sometimes I almost don't believe that because I'm like, bro, like back in the day it was not like this, but it like I said, it always shows your growth. Like the people that I meet, they like, man, this dude here funny, or he always got a good mood. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, good, because I don't always feel like that.
Yeah,
but that's what y'all see. Sometimes I have to actually like work up to that, but it's never no sense. Like they say with the brain, like your brain don't know. Can't be mad and sad. I mean, happy and mad at the same time. You're gonna have the moments where you're happy,
You may have a slight instance where you're mad, but you can't be at the same time. So positive and negative ain't gonna exist at the same time. So if you putting out positivity at that moment, you're positive. Even if you feeling negative inside, or that's not truly how you feel, just because you are, that's serving, that's helping your mood, it's helping. It's kind of like faking it till you make it in that sense. But that's positivity is something you gotta practice, you know. But yeah, I said all that to answer your question. Yes, yes, the beat comes first. But nah,
Can I add? Can I ask you this question? So, what comes with so when you make a song, are you adding the title first, or are you already?
nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the songs on the album, I still don't know the title to.
Man, what?
It just turns into like, what's the name of the beat? Because like, all right, for instance, one of the beats that it was like, it says a currency type beat, and then it have like a little title. And so if I don't give the engineer a name for the song when he asks me, he'll just put the name of the beat, and you know, and some of that shit just kind of sticks.
But are there some songs that you know right off the get go, like, okay, this is gonna be called this? Okay.
One of my songs called Tame. I knew it was gonna be Tame, but I didn't say Tame a lot in that song. It was like the last sentence of the hook was, and tame my emotions. But I knew that Tame was a good name for that whole song. You know, so some off the rip, like Feeling Good, the intro song, I knew that was Feeling Good. I say Feeling Good a lot throughout that song, but I knew for a fact that was gonna be the name. Some of them I'm just like,
I've always liked those songs where it's like why is this title this? And then like when you actually listen to it, it takes years. You know what I'm saying? It takes a long time for you to actually get an understanding. Like, okay, now I get why this song is that title. You know what I'm saying? And do you feel like you do that for your? Obviously, you said you kind of do in a sense, but
man,
are you trying to get to that
honestly,
point?
bro? Like, I love how I love the point of being an artist that I'm at now, because I feel like I got like creatively I can do anything. But like, I want to start doing my albums as like kind of like short films, if that makes sense. Like, all right, say when I do a rollout for an album, I release a short film for that, and my album is the soundtrack for that shit. But the short film has a message in itself. Like, I'm trying to think of ways that I kind of like take the shit to a whole nother level, but it's always gonna be pushing the message.
Yeah.
You know. So right now I'm thinking about like, I'm at that stage where like now I can start dropping like hints here and there. Like, I just wanted to have some people listening, a little bit more people listening, so they can actually like, because you know, it's people that break down Kendrick lyrics and people that break and Lil Wayne and stuff. Like, you don't got the people that's tuned in right now to me, like, you know. So it's kind of like, once you got the people that's kind of like knowing, like looking a little bit more for lyrics, or I can, you know what I'm saying, I want to get creatively. The sky's the limit. So it's kind of like, I do want to do that. Like, I do want to have it, some songs to where like it's a name, but the name that I choose, I ain't even say that word inside the song. It just makes sense for that name to be. So when you listen to the song, you'll understand why it's named that.
I get that. I get that, especially when it comes to like painting portraits or like landscape photos. And it's like that's why it's like on my phone I have like a lot of titles where it's like 2025 something like, you need to go back to canvases, because canvases you telling a story, you know. And I can like draw something up real quick, paint something real quick, and I'll just like have a title for it right beforehand, or I hear the title inside the song. I'm like, this fits it, you know what I'm saying? So basically, sometimes like I start off the back end where the song, I start with a song that inspired me, and then I paint it, and then I'll title it something where it's like, damn, that's what I was feeling, or I hoping somebody like analyze it in a sense the same way as yours.
Yeah, that's basically, it's kind of like, I guess it's situational. It's like every piece of art has its like its way. But definitely, bro, I now when it comes to like, this is something we all can relate to, and I was gonna kind of spin off to this. Let me look at my journal a little bit. I know what I'm gonna say, but just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so when it come, like I said, our background, how we all met, we all end up working together. So that means at that point, well, not how we all met, but like at one point in time, we all worked together. So our paths were aligned at that time. Like we had somewhere that we were gonna run into each other. So from that point, I want to get one or two things that y'all have learned or took away from the moment that you stopped working at Ruby's to now. Like, y'all worked a little longer than us. at I've been a little bit longer, but it's like from leaving Ruby's, what's one thing that you would say is a piece of advice that you learned as an adult that like you feel like is crucial that you could share? You know, one thing you learned about yourself, anything that you could tell like from the Ruby's days, the back in the days when we was there to where you at now currently, because we all moving on to different things, and you know, so it's kind of like somewhere along the line we learned something that was crucial for our growth and transition. So I'm gonna start. Who want to start?
I guess I can start.
Okay, and then we'll just go this way.
Okay.
One thing that I learned that was very crucial to me and that really stuck with me is you never know who you might talk to. You never know who you might run into. You know, with us being in the airport, bro, it's people flying in constantly. So, you know, you might just be being nice to somebody, don't know what they're going through, or you don't even know who they are, and then you might instantly make a connection. So like that was one thing that always stuck with me. So no matter who I talk to, I'm always gonna be nice, respectful, generous, and just be as nice as I possibly can, bro, and be as genuine as I can too. You know, just making sure that although I am being nice, making sure that it's a genuine connection and our ideals align. But the networking aspect of Ruby's was definitely something that stuck with me.
For sure, I definitely agree with that. We're gonna skip me and come back to me. So
I like to say, presentation goes a long way. You know, like the way you present yourself in front of everybody, and yeah, like that because everything is like first impressions. When you don't make a good first impression, then it's over at that point. It's hard to regain that, and you gotta like to rebuild into that. But that story will always be there, you know. It goes down to like even like making a milkshake, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to make an ugly milkshake and somebody gets it, it's gonna taste the same. But like if the way you present the whipped cream on, it's like, all right, and that looks good. If it looks bad, looks sloppy, it's like I don't want this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're right.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Systems and standards was a major thing, just because that ties back into what we talked about earlier. Working at Ruby's, bro, y'all know, like the managers did not play about like leaving things dirty, not tending to your guests, making sure you're always on time, make sure you have everything you need. Like they did not play about that, and that was down to the smallest thing. How you made your milkshake? Don't put too many pumps of vanilla in there. Like, you know, there were certain things that they would allow and certain things that they wouldn't allow, and that's why Ruby's was so successful for so long, because they hold everybody to the same standard.
And it's crazy because like most people don't even know, like, yeah, that place. Most people, you couldn't get to it. You couldn't, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't really like just get there.
You gotta be there. You gotta have a reason to be in there.
Even if you was in Terminal E, like you know what I'm saying? Unless you was just like that security was like right there, but it's kind of like, shoot, like it's so easy to pass up. But if you sat your ass down there,
you gon' and then everybody there was like the whole crew was solid, bro.
Yeah,
whole crew was solid.
I enjoyed it. But AJ.
I mean, I was only there for like a month too.
But I'm saying, really, it's kind of like what you learned after leaving.
And
life
goes on, you know. And I learned that, you know, I don't forget about what people done for me or what I done for them. Not saying what I done for them, like in that sense, but you know, life goes on, and are we gonna grow or are we gonna stay behind? You know, I look at it like I moved from there to get a better job. You know, moved from that job to get a better job. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to settle for less. I'm gonna go up.
Yeah, that's one thing I can always say about you, bro. You're like all of us here, but shit, bro, your work ethic is crazy. So I know wherever you working at, you killing it. Like you had your moments, you be fucking calling me and just talking shit. But I'm like, this motherfucker, he earned that right, because I know a nigga, if he was bullshitting, then they would probably be a little bit more on his ass, like as far as like watching him, you know. But in that sense, I just already know, like, work ethic, all of us here, the work ethic is the reason why it's ultimately going to be why we get to where we going, because of the kind of work that we put in behind it. You know, it's just like everybody got their things that we all passionate about the things we got going on, which is why I love talking to other people that's passionate about other things, because it's like I get to actually hear my story from a different, like, you know what I'm saying, from a different body. It's kind of like it's like the same, we on the same mission. It's not the exact same, but it's like I get validation from hearing how y'all experiences on y'all while y'all on y'all path, and you know, we can bounce ideas and really uplift each other. So it's always positive. I'll say one thing that I learned, one or two things that I learned after Ruby's is like you said, it goes networking is for sure. That was like a, you know, I don't know exact moment when I realized that I was done, like feeling like everybody around me was like weird or enemies. It's like I never felt like they was enemies, but I was just like, I don't know what they on. But now it's like, shit, I'll speak to you first.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you first just to figure out, because I done had conversations with people, and that 1 or 2 minutes was so fruitful, bro. Nah, it was well needed. It got me. It helped me in some sort of way. I got some knowledge from it. I gained a meaningful relationship, or you know, however that goes. Definitely networking, and like I'll say, taking opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
Taking whatever opportunity. Not all opportunities are good, but like I realized from working at Ruby's that you can work somewhere that you actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it had its times, but like I ultimately enjoyed being at Ruby's, bro. Like it was
And
like,
when you enjoy that job, bro,
working at Ruby's, bro.
Yeah.
But when you enjoy your job, bro, it's not even a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like, oh man, who work on the schedule? Man, fuck it. Everybody there is fun.
Yeah.
You used to be excited to go to work.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy, bro. That was a good time.
And then like the people that like they're dying in there, they truly saw like, okay, these people actually fuck with each other.
Yeah.
And then that makes their experience a lot better because like, okay, we're singing to these customers, but we realize singing a song that's playing on the soundtrack, and we just having fun, but we just vibing it out. The whole thing of it, like, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, Ruby's was definitely a time, bro. But I say like from that, just in the adult world, I learned a lot, bro. You definitely got to show it for yourself too. That's another thing.
I think seeing other people's perspective, as far as like what I've learned, is definitely leave the ego at the door, you know, because there has been some people that I've seen working there, and obviously there's been like understaffment, you know, where they're like, oh, they're not gonna fire me because they need me, you know what I'm saying? But anybody's replaceable, you know what I'm saying? Anybody's replaceable, and so that shows like, okay, like leave the ego at the door because you're not that, you're not that guy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I say like, that's that. I love the time that I'll never forget about the time I worked at Ruby's. It definitely was like a highlight for sure.
Man.
But
It was dope. It was dope. It was fun.
it was definitely fun. I'll say, okay, so now that 2020, okay, before we move on too far, I already said 4 okays. What's your New Year's resolution, bro? Like just to tap in on that. Happy New Year's to you too, fam.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, you know.
Happy New Year's,
sir.
Just better myself, you know. I feel like I can always work on myself, and no one, you know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm beyond, not even close to perfect, you know. And just better myself, go to church more.
Yeah.
You know, get right with God. 'Cause at the end of the day,
Definitely,
that's the main person, you know. That's the main judge, you know, the guy that's going to judge at the end of the day. But yeah, just get right with God and just better myself.
So I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna go around this way. So what's one thing you leaving in 2024? A habit, a person, if you want to name names. Like, I'm all for the juicy shit. I'm all for the juicy shit.
But just honestly, me, like, the way I am, I guess, to females, you know, I it's hard, like, it's harder for me to love somebody, like you said. And I was with in a bad relationship, and now I treat them kind of different, and I kind of fucked up in the sense of this one girl, I gotta miss her. In a sense, we're like, it's whatever now.
Tell her right now to the camera. Look at that camera and say,
Yeah,
baby,
bro,
I miss you, baby.
Baby, I miss you.
Go ahead and tell her run it back.
I care for you. I care for you, baby.
I care for you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, guess my ego, I do miss her. I fucked it up. But, you know, I can admit my wrongs.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I said, heartbreak is a motherfucker, man. Like
Man.
if you ain't been through a heartbreak, man, that motherfucker right there hurt.
Man, that's a whole nother.
Heartbreak will have you acting different.
Bro. Fuck
Nigga,
your whole
I
system
I lost
up.
like 30 pounds.
Dog.
man.
So,
You lost 30 pounds?
Now that we here,
See,
the feeling, bro, yes, nigga, that, you know that feeling you get, like, right here?
You
Yeah.
feel like a part of you gone.
can't
Yeah,
breathe.
It's
bro.
kind of like,
It's
yes,
like-
yes.
bro.
It's like,
It's that.
Bro, but see, ain't that so crazy that like somebody can make you feel like that,
Physically
bro? Like,
feel that
like,
way.
Like you're
and I
mourning.
know y'all feel the same way, bro. It's hard to let somebody in and like you purely like love
Love
them,
that
bro,
person.
and open yourself
Yeah.
to them. And then when that person leaves you, bro, it feels like they take love,
little piece
and
of
a
you.
piece
Yeah.
of you away.
But see,
Yes.
that's my problem. Like, I want to feel that love, but I don't want to feel that pain.
Yeah. But see, I think that's one of the things when you go into it, you're like, man.
And I need to stop thinking like that because it's just like, why am I treating this girl like her this whenever I should have been treated her like this? But why am I even comparing them?
Yeah,
they're a whole different person.
Like you say, the first but like recognizing that's a way that's definitely that you taking steps in the right path. Like I had that same realization, bro. Like we all know, like bro. We all done been through heartbreaks, and what I
bro,
did not let myself
all look to the side like,
nigga, and I'm like, in that sense, I was just like, it's bad, bro. It's bad, bro.
Yeah,
I feel you for it. That's why I say
I ain't gonna. I feel like sometimes one-on-ones, where I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk about that.
Nigga, yes,
but you know what?
Like,
but we gotta talk about it. Us, man, we hold a lot of stuff in that we don't talk about, and that's why you know. As a kid, you gotta hold that in because you're a boy. No, like talk about it. Like that's what's wrong with our generation. Like we don't talk about it. Suicide is real.
Yeah, right. And it's very high in males, bro.
And it is, and people don't talk about it. Why? Because we're supposed to hold that in. Yeah. At the end of the day, man, talk about it, man. Like AJ knows he could talk to me anything, you know, and I'm gonna be there for him, you know.
Man, bro, me and Fred be
anybody, you know. But
I think like. At a certain point, by us holding this in, and then like say for example, you get that one good crying. Now you don't know how to like contain those emotions no more because you're like, bro, I don't know what this is. So therefore, I need to talk to somebody where they understand emotions and whatnot. Because I was telling John, I was like, bro, I feel like this 2025, I'm probably gonna have to try to talk to a therapist or something because like, bro, I don't know what's going on with me because I'm literally when you grew up. Like, bro, like you said, hold that in. You see your dad never ever like cry, nothing like that. It's like, bro, you can't be.
Or you hear a lot, be a man.
Yeah, be a man. Yeah. Or stop being. Like, you can't be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a bitch. I swear. Like I swear. And then like so in your mind, you're like, bro, I'm not a bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta hold that shit in. Yeah. And when you get that one moment where it cracks, bro, it breaks. Now you're trying to find those pieces. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, that definitely like you spitting, bro. Y'all both spitting like that's real shit and that's honest. And to touch back on like about like taking your baggage to the next relationship, that's kind of like what I was kind of unintentionally doing. I had to catch myself at the door because we not doing it on purpose. We doing it to, like you said, you want to feel the love, but don't want to feel that pain.
Exactly.
And the only way to allow somebody. The only way to get to that situation is you gotta open up. You gotta allow somebody in. It's like shit.
It's hard.
It is.
Definitely. And like I said, that's my problem.
It's scary, bro. It's scary.
It really is, bro.
You know?
But it's not their fault at all. Like it's like, bro. I truly want to do this. I would truly want to open up to you, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because.
But you know what? Love is a beautiful thing. You know, like when I felt it, it was beautiful. It was amazing.
That thing,
she could have just, you know.
I see you cheese, but love, bro. You cheese up,
bro. It's amazing.
You know?
Yeah,
but it will make you.
You like, damn, bro. I ain't never thought I'd feel like this before.
Nah, for real, bro. It's literally. That's why I say like love. I wrote this. I'm gonna just say like this little line. This the line that I wrote. It's like for. I don't know if it's. I guess it's a love song. So I say LOVE. That's a very bad motherfucker. I ain't scared of much, but I can't even lie. I'm scared of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's real shit. It's kind of like shit. Like you said, that should have had you fucked up. Like it'd have had you like ready to crash out for real. Like it physically does something to you. It's not just mental. It's like you physically start to feel that pain.
Mental. Everything I couldn't even eat,
bro. I had wrote a quote, well, not a quote, but I wrote a title for a painting that eventually I want to do, where it says the title is Cuba doesn't tell you how long his arrows are, and so it's like you getting shot with an arrow. It could be short, you know what I'm saying? It could be long as fuck to where it's like internal, but like he don't tell you how long the arrows are because. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't even want to know. You know what I'm saying? But when they're shorter than others, that actually teach you like a lesson. And so now the next arrow he has for you could be internal. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to like accept that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, dang. That's a good ad. For you can use this.
Was I on something?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hey, go ahead and clip that for me. Hey, you got to record this time?
But hey, last time he said something, and I was like, yeah, nigga.
I said, hey.
And it wasn't recording shit.
I was on my Poetic Justice shit.
But now what he said, and I give him credit because I remember, he said, you know, some people be in the back of the line following and they don't know how long the line is. Or, they, or like, or no,
they don't know who leading the line, I think so.
Yeah, you so far at the back of the line that you don't know who's leading. And I'm like, oh shit, Fred.
Yeah, that's a good
Ain't
one.
never heard a nigga say that.
I said, nigga, I said that.
But nah, facts. Well, okay, so let's. I feel like that is a whole episode in itself.
It is.
Like we kind of touched on it, but for shit show, the next time we all together, we gonna bring that back up.
Yeah.
Fred, what's one thing you leaving in 2024?
I think not being so nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my caring, it has highs and lows because there's moments where I should care about something, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's truly been a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed that like, I'm chipping it off a lot more because, say for example, if I'm in class, bro, like in high school's easy. You know what I'm saying? So I get all A's with no problem. So never got to see or whatever. And then so when I got to college, Lone Star was a little more difficult. But like so at that point I still wasn't caring because I wasn't trying hard enough. But now I'm at a university, and then I was telling Johnny like, bro, like I got all A's and I got 1 C. And that was my first C at the university. And that, bro, that shot me down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it was in debate where it's like, I don't care, but at the end of the day, bro, it truly bothered me. You know what I'm saying? Even my classmates saw how upset I was. I was like, damn, bro. But I see that's something that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because before, bro, like I feel like I could have been so much further if I cared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I truly cared, like something, because you see people around you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, comparison to thief of joy, but you can't help because you saw that they cared, and I wish I had that same care for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing is where I need to care more.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's a good one.
that is a good one, and that's deep too.
Hey,
When it comes down to, I feel like what main thing I'm leaving in 2024 is just like excuses, and not just my excuses from anybody. If I feel like if you giving me an excuse, I'm leaving that in there. Like, you know, like everybody got shit going on, bro. If we agree that we gonna do this or that or this, you can leave the excuses out, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm not a person that judge anyway, so I don't need anything but pure honesty. But when it comes down to it, I'm leaving out me making excuses. I'm leaving out taking any excuses, and that's really the whole. Just like this year is about action. This year is about showing up. It's about doing the things that you say you're gonna do, that I say I'm gonna do, that we say we're gonna do. So it's kind of like I'm leaving out all the things that's potentially just procrastination or holding me back from. So that's why I say I'm leaving in 2024. Like, it's no excuse, bro. It's either I did or I didn't, or I was bullshitting or I wasn't.
Okay. For me, what I'm gonna leave in 2024, excuses and not in doing things that I know don't serve me, but I'm just like, you know, just doing it anyway.
Right.
I feel like that comes with comfortability also, and then also kind of not internalizing how you feel. So kind of just maybe trying to smooth things over by just, you know, fuck it, go with the flow. Just let things ride. And I think that's why holding myself to a certain standard and keeping discipline is so important for this year.
Yes, definitely. Because, bro, like thinking back at it, everything that we all got going on, bro, if we stay consistent, by the end of this year,
the sky's the limit.
Yes,
it really is. The sky's the limit.
Cause, bro, I be seeing, like I said, hearing your music, you know what I'm saying, and ideas that we be talking about. We haven't talked in a while, you know what I'm saying, but we still good boys. But I see you on social media, you know what I'm saying. Like I see, like I was like, oh, you a copyright at the point, so I'm keeping up.
Yeah.
But I think it, like it's one of those things where it's like you see all that stuff. It's like, bro, like we cannot lose.
Yeah.
Like it's like if I just stop, then that's like okay.
Yeah,
somebody gonna
quit.
Yeah, somebody gonna tell you like, bro, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? At that point, I've got to that point to where, like I say, when I post on Instagram, where I'm shifting my room around, and Jimmy said, bro, what the fuck you doing? You quitting like some bitch? You quit like some hoe? And I was like, whoa, no. But I said, nah, bro, I'm just literally rearranging my art room status on workspace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said before, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Cause
shout out to Doom, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy. Cause it's like people's truly watching you. You know what I'm saying? Well, without you realizing or not, they were watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for shit show. That's like I said, and within talking to AJ, cause everybody knows that's my dog. Like that's my twin for sure. That's my dog. We been kind of like tackling life from two different aspects. But like, you know them people that you ain't got to speak to all the time, but y'all done went through enough life. Yeah. Like we grew up together, so I kind of like, and I got a lot of homeboys like that. Like y'all is like that, bro. Like I just know y'all beyond the moment, so it's like, bro, these motherfuckers are like me, bro. Like I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna make ends meet. Like you know what I'm saying. When I'm there, I'm there. Like when we here, we present. Nigga, we don't even be touching our phones or nothing. Like we really be just vibing. You know what I'm saying? And so with seeing him, I already know. Like I said, I already know his work ethic. I already know what he up to, and he gonna do great. You know, and we all get into it. That's why it's like I always love sitting down and talking life, bro, because you getting life from different aspects. You getting everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's basically their experience that they going through at that moment, you know. But like you said, we literally can't lose. We kind of built that. You didn't did you so much to the point to where niggas know whenever you're not doing you. Yeah. Like it's like Jimmy says, like nigga, what you doing? Because that ain't that like you. What are you? Who are you? Yeah. If you're not fucking Peanut Head Studios, like who is this nigga? Like because
that's truly the thing, bro. That's truly the thing. People be like, bro, you not painting no more? Are you not drawing no more? I said, no, I am, but I just need to like learn some more shit. I'm in the studio right now, just like tutorial videos, and I'm really watching. Like Johnny pulled up in one time. I was drinking a milkshake, watching how to paint jewelry.
Yeah.
Just vibe, but that's your lane though. Yeah. You know, it's just that, you know, staying within your, you know, keeping your mind wrong. You know, but shoot, we didn't pretty much hit our time mark. This is a good ass episode. Yeah, this is a good. This we will have more episodes like this. Like y'all say, y'all let me know whenever y'all got the time. Y'all in town. Y'all want to come sit down. Y'all got something on your chest. Y'all like I got guests, and then I got guests that I'm gonna put ahead of guests. You know what I mean? And some people, they may start off like on like the midway level, like, you know, I have them on, and then I may have an episode with them, and I realize like, oh shit, like I might need to have them back, you know. But that's kind of how it is. The people who y'all have seen multiple in these clips, and the people you see now, like I said, I wanted them to be on the show before it really got to the point to where we streaming and because we got a little bit more shit to get before we start streaming on Twitch. So I won't say season 2, probably season 3. That gives us months to get streaming and everything, get a whole nother, everything. But I said I appreciate y'all for coming out, bro. Appreciate y'all for
having me on, bro.
Man, appreciate you for the shirt, bro. Hold on, shout out to Grind Times.
Shout out to Grind Times.
Go ahead.
If I stand up, y'all gonna be able to see it.
I'll turn around.
The back.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's not shorter than me right there.
I need
one.
You know,
be on the lookout. Yeah, I got you for sure.
I need one for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, family.
Shout out to Grind Times. Appreciate you for coming out, my boy.
Man,
this is the call right here. Thank you for having me. This is the call right here. Hold on, y'all.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Hey, baby. Hello.
What you doing?
I'm wrapping up the podcast. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Hurry up.
All right, baby.
Okay,
love you too, man. Y'all heard that.
Hurry up.
Y'all ain't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that. I had it on mute, motherfucker. Y'all ain't hear that shit. Anyway, like I said, thank y'all for coming out, bro. Appreciate y'all. And like I said, always welcome. Anything y'all want to get off on your minds. And I always take recommendations from, like I said, that's what I was saying. We got special guests. I like to put y'all on the special guest list. So, you know, it's a privilege.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate it, baby.
Y'all can request.
Ooh.
I ain't know.
We gonna wrap this up. It's been hard to hustle.
What Quavo said, go ahead and wrap it up then.
Yeah, wrap it up then.